I mean, the government have been talking about belt and braces. This certainly does not feel like belt and braces. It's certainly something that would have been belt and braces earlier on, but it just feels it's a knee-jerk reaction to where we are right now.
Those calls from leaders in the travel and tourism sector have been well documented. As Julia from the Advantage Travel Partnership explains, her members had been asking for coronavirus testing to form a greater part of travel since last year, and it seems the government did acknowledge them.
People have talked about testing in airports as if it was some sort of silver bullet solution. The point I'm trying to make is it isn't. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually detect the majority of asymptomatic cases. The thing which does sort that out is isolation or quarantine. That's the thing which is still the gold standard, and it's still, I'm afraid, going to be part of the solution here.
That was Grant Shapps on the 8th of January, but now, nearly 2 weeks on, travel corridors closed, mandatory tests 72 hours before flying, plus quarantine.
Aside from the testing and that confused messaging, just the support for the sector as a whole, how do you feel that has been? Is there something else you'd have liked to have seen?
There's been no support, so if you think about other sectors such as hospitality, we had the Eat Out to help out, and whatever we all feel about that was sector specific support, and there has been support for other sectors. For an industry that survives on selling international travel, we've been crucified, we've been decimated, we've been left to survive on our own.
Despite new restrictions imposed on the travel industry in a bid to curb potential coronavirus mutations, some optimism in holidaying appears to be just around the corner. The rollout of vaccinations is offering hope for many in getting away later this year, and it seems the over 50s could soon be digging out their passports and organising that airport transfer. TUI, the UK's largest tour operator, says 50% of bookings on their website have been made by over 50s, whilst coach holidays by National Express have seen bookings from 65 and overs increase by 185% across the last fortnight compared to 2020. The UK's largest independent travel agent group have also experienced a surge in sales.
We have seen huge amounts of pent-up demand, so demand for spring onwards. So certainly when we look at our business, most of the departures are from May to the end of the year, but also really interesting, we're seeing a huge amount of interest for next year.
Are you feeling optimistic? Are you excited maybe just to get things back on track and get moving again?
I'm really excited. As I say, I think we've had, all of us now 10 months, and actually no matter what industry we're in, 10 months of living in a way we could never have imagined. And the most important thing right now is, we need to keep safe, we need to keep healthy. But when the time is right, I am feeling very optimistic.